Hey guys, Adam here with AmericanMuscle.com. Today I'm bringing you a quick overview of the replacement front wheel bearing and hub assembly with ABS ring fitting on 94 to 04 Mustangs. In this video, I'll be going over when it's a good time to pick up a replacement front wheel hub bearing and assembly kit, just like the one we have here, as well as all the materials and construction that go into it. I'll top the video off with the installation, which I'll let you know up front gets a 1 out of 3 wrenches on our difficulty meter because it is a pretty straightforward replacement with some very simple hand tools. The replacement front wheel hub and bearing assembly with the ABS ring will be for any 94 to 04 Mustang owner who has a bad wheel bearing and assembly from the factory and needs a replacement while experiencing some poor driving conditions like grinding at speed, excessive wiggle at the wheel, and just wants to stay safe on the road. Now obviously safety is going to be the #1 priority in any given situation with your Mustang, and it all comes down to your factory parts. Now of course with a 20-year-old car, 20-plus-year-old car I should say, these parts can definitely start to go bad after a while with so many miles on them. The front wheel bearing and hub assembly is definitely one of those parts that the second it goes bad, you're gonna wanna pick up a replacement immediately, just because this is something that can very much compromise your safety and all the passengers in your vehicle, so picking up a new one can replace that bad issue with the poor driving quality and give you the safest roadway possible. In a nutshell, the wheel hub and bearing assembly you see here with the ABS ring is essentially what connects your axle to the wheel and allows for a proper rotation. Once these go bad, you'll experience some pretty poor driving conditions like excessive wiggle at the wheel, whether it's a little or a lot, as well as some grinding at speed. Now this is definitely something you want to get replaced, as I said before, and the one I have here is a perfect direct replacement just like your factory option. Now the good thing about this particular replacement is that not only is it a direct fit replacement, but it also comes with everything you need here, especially the anti-lock brake system or ABS ring, to make sure that all of those ABS equipped Mustangs in the SN95 generation can still have that functionality. On top of that, it even comes with the bearings and all of the studs preloaded into the actual hub assembly here to give you a pain-free installation right out of the box. Now the studs you see here come in that very standard 5x4.5 or the regular 5-lug assembly that the SN95s have, so you don't have to worry about getting different lug nuts or it fitting different wheels. This is going to fit exactly the same thing as your factory option. Now as far as the pricing goes, this particular option comes in right around $50, which in my personal opinion, not a bad price at all for a perfect replacement to a very critical portion of your suspension and driving quality. And with that said, if you have a poor one right now, the risk of an accident outweighs that $50 by a ton, so it's definitely worthwhile to pick this one up before something like that happens, God forbid. Shifting gears over to the install portion of the video, like I said in the very beginning, this is going to get the 1 out of 3 wrenches on our difficulty meter. It is pretty involved as far as taking the wheel off, taking the rotors, calipers, all of that stuff has to come off in order to gain access to the wheel hub completely. Now of course it is something almost anybody can do in the driveway at home, but if you need help, no shame in handing it over to a professional. Now if you're tackling it yourself, all the tools you'll need is a ratchet and socket set, flathead screwdriver, lug wrench of course. A lift definitely helps, but a jack and jack stands will also do the trick. So to kick things off, you'll jack your car up, put it on the jack stands, and of course remove that front wheel to gain access to the rotor assembly. Now from here, you'll have to remove your caliper and caliper bracket as well as the rotor to gain access to the full wheel hub and bearing assembly. Once you have all that good stuff off with your basic hand tools, you'll remove the dust cover on your factory wheel hub assembly, of course, and gain access to the 36mm bolt holding it on from the front. You'll remove that bolt and pull off the factory wheel hub assembly that's causing so much issue. Now I will say with a 20-year-old car, if this has never been replaced, this is probably going to be pretty rusted on, so you might have to use all types of WD-40 and PB Blaster just to get this thing off, maybe even a rubber mallet if you have access to one, just to bang this thing to come off. Once you do have that factory option off that's been causing so much trouble, all you'll have to do is set it aside and replace it with this perfect replacement we have here for a direct fit. Use that same 36mm bolt to hold it on and repeat that process in the reverse order, putting everything back together the same way you took it off. And once everything's said and done, of course, about an hour or 2 in the driveway at home, something that may take a little longer depending on how rusted and put together that factory one is, but overall a 1 out of 3 wrenches on our difficulty meter. Just to wrap things up here, if you're the owner of a 94 to 04 Mustang, no matter what it is, a GT, V6, Cobra, Cobra R, this will definitely fit as a direct fit replacement for your factory wheel hub and bearing assembly with an ABS ring that may be causing some poor ride quality. If that sounds like something you need a replacement for, check out this front wheel bearing and hub assembly with the ABS ring, available right here at AmericanMuscle.com.